was a welcoming sight to see fans back in the stands cheering on those competing at this past weekend's District 11 Diving Championships. The day would start with the boys, and with just the 3A classification competing due to a last-minute dropout in 2A, the field consisting of 5 total divers from Parkland, Easton, and Northampton. The Trojans would end up claiming the top 2 spots of the podium, the junior Ryan Beltrum taking silver and making his first trip to states with a final score of 336.10.
I'm excited to dive more and learn more and hopefully get my dives good and dialed in for states and hopefully become a medalist there too.
And after back-to-back silvers during his freshman and sophomore campaigns, Ethan Radio would claim back-to-back gold medals as an upperclassman in the District 11 meet. He'd notch the highest score of the afternoon, making his 3rd trip to states. Radio would score a 458.10, which was 6 higher than last year's total. It was all about being able to adjust on the fly today. Through 11 total dives, Ethan Radio and Ryan Beltrum might tell you that it's not necessarily about how you start, but how you finish.
Every time I come into a meet, judges are always looking for something different, so you got to figure out what that is. Today it was distance is what I saw most, so you really got to clear your mind, really think about it, focus on that during your dives, and that's what I did, and it worked out.
On the girls' side, it was an 18-diver field, 2A and 3A competing at the same time. In the 2A class, it was no surprise to most when Alexa Fegley seemed to be dominating the board on Saturday afternoon. What was not so obvious was the pain felt by the diver due to a recent back injury. However, the Moravian Academy senior is still securing her 3rd consecutive gold medal with a total almost 67 points higher from a season ago, with a final score of 404.30.
After the first 5, I was a little nervous. It was a little closer than I was expecting, but I really pulled my legs up in my reverse dive, and I hit my reverse 1.5, which I just started doing, which helped me win it all in the end.
Finally rounding out the competition in crowning a 3A girls champion. This one a battle between the EPC's top divers in Rachel Marquez from Easton and Liberty's Keller Foley. Canes Jr. would take 2 steps on the podium from a league 4th place finish to a silver medal after a score of 369.85, adding almost 40 points to her total from EPC's. Rovers senior Rachel Marquez found the top of the podium once again. She'd prevail by 10 points over Foley for the 3A District 11 gold. Her final score, 379.80, both Marquez and Foley making the trip to states here in 2022.
I feel great. I'm so excited. It's my senior year. Last year, I got a little bit jibbed of states because of COVID, so I was just super excited and super ready to get to states again this year. I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really want to go so bad. I had a couple oops dives, but I mean, the good ones made up for them, and I'm going to come back stronger for states.
On the scene at Emmaus, I'm Cassie Schmidt reporting for the SC Network.